it's been kind of an interesting journey. Rock music, when we started out, was the music of the times, and 30 years later, it's not the music of the times anymore. It's kind of gone very underground, rap and hip hop are really the music, international music of the world, really. And, rock has kind of taken a really last place sort of, position, in the racetrack, I guess, if you want to think of it in those terms. But it's quite a bit different. It was when we started out. Rock bands were playing, giant stadiums and coliseums and things like that. And now pretty much everybody is playing, clubs and smaller, or a handful of bands are still playing big places. But it's definitely not the music of the times anymore. Well, we were just out of high school, and learning about the business and that kind of thing, and a few of those bands, a few of those artists in those bands in particular, kind of took us under their wing and said, okay, this is what it's like to be on the road, and this is what you do and what you don't do, and this is how you manage your business, and you got to watch out for this and watch out for that, and kind of show you the ropes, so to speak.
Can you give me some examples?
Ronnie Dio, for one.
Dio, sure.
Yeah, Dio was
Dr. X, right?
Yeah, he was an incredible man, actually, very giving, very open-hearted, and liked us a lot immediately. He invited us out on our first European tour that we ever did, with him supporting, and he really, really showed us a lot, about what to do and what not to do. And yeah, he gave me some opportunities, first off, in sharing his audience with us, which is a wonderful thing, really, when you stop and think about it, for a headliner act to, bring on a support act and expose that act to your own audience. You're giving them a shot at your hard-earned work, and so it takes a certain kind of person to allow that to happen and to give you what you need to do the show, full of lights and sound and all that kind of thing, and access to the technical people you need to do your show.
No,
There's no book, there's no guidebook, there's no rules. It's really up to whoever you're out touring with. Some bands, they wouldn't give you anything. They'd mark off on the stage where you could walk and where you couldn't walk, and you'd be like shoulder to shoulder in this giant coliseum, on this giant stage, but you couldn't go beyond this point, and
Sure.
They wouldn't give you but a handful of lights and things like that, and they'd limit your sound. But other bands who were really confident in their own abilities, they'd be excited about a new band that was coming up, and they'd give you the full shot. Hi, this is Geoff Tate of Queensryque. Check out rockscene.com.